David the Monster Morrell had some more nasty things to say about David Benavidez and his whole family. Yeah, that's right. And last we heard, David Morrell shouts at David Benavidez, telling him who's ducking who now, right? And David Benavidez was trying to campaign for a fight with Canelo Alvarez, but a secondary option that a lot of fans assumed that was going to go through was a fight with David Morrell. And both guys on the same side of the street, quote unquote. Both guys in the same weight class. Everything lines up for that fight to happen later on this year. However, Benavidez had other plans. He's looking to face the middleweight Jaime Munguia, and I see that as a business move, Mexican versus Mexican, etc. It's a winnable fight. Dude has a tailor-made style for Benavidez, and he'll look good in that type of fight. But in the fight with David Morrell, the Cuban, be totally different fight, right? But David Morrell has this to say. He says, quote, "From here on out, my new nickname is The Monster. I will be referred to as father of Team Benavidez." Yeah, you see where this is going, right? You see where this is going. He's getting really disrespectful. And then he says, Jose Sr. does not want to fight. He talks a lot, but he clearly wants to fight Munguia, as seen in all his recent interviews. The loudmouth son, Jose Jr., hasn't said a word either. So I want small man Jose to come out publicly and say he's scared of the Monster Morrell. Wow. Hey, look, man. I understand this is the fight game. I understand this is professional boxing, etc., etc., etc. But at the same time, you get paid to put your hands on people. And when people give you a reason to put your hands on them, and you get paid to do it, I mean, it's looking to me like these stars are starting to align for these two guys to fight later on this year. I mean, these are absolute fighting words, and it gets worse. Then he says, "I'm giving you 24 hours to tell the world the truth, little guy, or I will do an interview daily about the cowards they call the Benavidezes. Your name is Red Flag. Maybe because you run when there is danger. Don't use my name anymore. Cancel all your merchandise and stop lying to people. I'm the real monster." Wow. So he not only did he disrespect the Benavidez family, but he also stole the new Mexican monster nickname that was given to him by the legendary Mike Tyson. He said, "I'm the new monster now. I'm David the Monster Morrell." And if I'm honest, that has a nice ring to it. The Monster Morrell definitely has a nice ring to it. The monster versus the boogeyman. It's looking to me like the boogeyman is winning. And then he says, "My message to Benavidez is, I'm ready for all those bitches. Grow some balls and let's get the fans the fight they want to see. Your family name is a disgrace." End quote. Look, man, it's time to fight. It's time to fight, right? Dave Morrell only has 9 fights, 9 wins, 8 knockouts. Some people say Dave Morrell is a lot older than what they say. And this tends to be a thing for a lot of the Cuban fighters. They say he's 25 on paper, but he's like really 30 years old. But whatever the case, he wants to smoke. And David Benavidez has gone radio silent, right? It seems like Canelo Alvarez is avoiding Benavidez, and Benavidez is avoiding Dave Morrell. So here we are again, another new storyline. We're going to be following this, right? This storyline between Dave the Monster Morrell and David, formerly known as the Mexican Monster Benavidez, and see if something happens. Look, man, I like the Benavidezes, man. I like all 3 of them guys, but they got to answer this, bro. You know, this is not a good look for a group of guys who really did a lot of talking, you know, and it's good for boxing, you know, talking, trash talking, calling guys out. It's great for the sport. However, when dudes call you out, I expect you to react to it, especially when it's a credible guy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then I also heard something that David Benavidez says that Morrell has to get his name up. So here we are with this shit again. I didn't expect this from David Benavidez, but then again, there's not too many things that surprise me when it comes to this sport of boxing. But yeah, man, Dave the Monster Morrell, is looking for all the smoke, and he just straight disrespected the whole Benavidez's family. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.